Yo, what is good, Uber Nation? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Another video, kind of rambly. I'll try to keep it short as I can, but this time I'm actually sitting down, not just in my car on my way in to work. I've been wanting to make this video for a little while now, so let's talk about microtransactions. I know it's been all over social media. It's been all over YouTube. It's been all over Twitter. I've been on a Sim Standard hangout with Smitty a couple of days ago. We talked about it extensively. I saw Bobby Buckets put out a video today talking a little bit about NBA Live Mobile and how things can change. Obviously, that's the game that I love playing and that you guys probably know me from this channel. But I want to talk about some other games today as well. And it kind of ties back into NBA Live Mobile as well. So the microtransactions. Here's the thing, guys. Not all companies operate the same way, right? Not all developers do the same things in game. But if there's one trend happening right now, it's microtransactions, right? For the most part, I'm personally okay with it. As long as the customer knows what they're getting into before getting into it, I'm 100% fine with it. So just to give you guys a little bit of context, Forza 7 launched a while back, maybe a month ago or so. And they've always had this VIP program. You basically pay a little bit extra money for the Forza game. Maybe not a little bit. I think it's $100 here in the US. And you are a VIP member, meaning you're going to get double XP. You're going to earn XP twice as fast as anybody with the normal retail edition. And that's always been a staple in Forza. Now, this time around, they did it to where it was just a time thing where you could only get double XP for a certain amount of time. They also introduced loot crates, which at the time of the launch you could not buy with real cash, but they already admitted they're going to probably put in some pay-to-play type of things in the game with loot crates. So the public outcry was pretty big from hardcore Forza enthusiasts. So we'll get back to that. Star Wars Battlefront 2 just launched as well. It's been out on EA Access and Early Access for over a week now, so people have gotten a good chance to play it, and only to notice that their favorite stars from the Star Wars series, no pun intended there, are missing.
Turn to the dark side and join me. I'll never join you!
Some of the biggest names from Star Wars are missing unless you jump through hoops, pay a ton of money to hopefully unlock them, or you grind your little butt off to get these characters. Now that really pissed some people off. Pissed people off to the point where they took to Reddit. I'm going to try to show it up on the screen right now. The PR team came out with a big kind of generic message, saying, we are basically saying we have our finger on the pulse of the community. That really set some people off. Pretty much downvoted like 500,000 times. The most downvoted comment ever on Reddit. Now, don't you guys think for 1 second that companies don't take notice to that? They do. They do. I see a lot of hate on Twitter and a lot of like EA doesn't listen to us and this company, Microsoft, doesn't listen to their consumers and They do. But the only time they do, they don't listen to you if you come at them in a hostile manner on Twitter and you're just a dude. They listen. Strength in numbers, guys, is what I'm saying. Strength in numbers. When 500,000 people are saying potentially, I'm not buying your product, that's when these big time companies start to listen and think, well, what can we do? What can we do to get those 500,000 people back, right? So it's all about the strength in numbers. It's all about the way you go about it, right? Calling people names and developers names and threatening them and coming at them in a hostile manner, that never gets anything done. And that's not how you should do it. And oftentimes this hate is directed at the wrong people. Because let's think about it. Developers, even though they're not in the limelight, but they're, well known. Developers are well known for certain games. And that's where the community reaches out to. But the people in the suits are the ones telling the developers what to do. So just remember that as well. So when the public outcry is loud enough, that's when stuff gets done, guys. And Madden, kind of the same thing. People, every year Madden comes out and people are just outraged. I don't like this game. I hate it. I'm done with Madden. I ain't never going to play Madden again. Next year, they're in that line at midnight launch, and they're picking up Madden 18, 19, 20, Madden 21. They're Madden lifers. They can't stay away. Now, all I'm saying, guys, is don't give people all this hate and say you're done with the product and then continue to buy the product, because the people in the suits, the people looking at the bottom line, they don't see that. A disgruntled $60 purchase is just as good as a happy $60 purchase, because they really don't see the difference, right? The only time people are going to see a difference if that bottom line is affected. And that's just business, guys. Let's face it. These gaming companies, they don't run charities. Even though they're in the business of making games, which are fun and happy and jolly and everybody's getting along, high-fiving each other, it's not all rainbows and lollipops, guys. They're making money, guys. It's not a charity. They're making money. And they're not going to change the business model if it makes them a ton of money, right? Would you? I wouldn't. Why fix something that's not broken? Now, the only time they're going to do something is when the customers uprise, basically. When the strength in numbers comes in full effect and we all come together and we say, we don't like this, just like people did on Star Wars Battlefront. It didn't take very long. It took a few days. EA came out. Kudos to EA, because they came out and said, you know what? We took microtransactions out of the game. You can't even buy any kind of currency in Battlefront now. So it does work. Forza, the same thing. Microsoft or whoever, I forget the developer, the studio that makes Forza, they came out saying, you know what? We screwed up. We're going to give everybody double XP that bought the VIP pass. Here you guys go. We messed up, you know? And that's what it takes, guys. Strength in numbers. People coming together, fighting for a cause. But don't say you're not going to support it and then buy the product. That doesn't work, right? Because, like I said, they can't tell the difference between a disgruntled $60 or a happy $60. Wow. Okay. I've been rambling quite a bit. I know you guys probably don't want to hear me scream too much longer, but I just had to get that off my chest. To bring it back to NBA Live Mobile, like I told you guys, I haven't been playing the game much, and I had two ways of doing it. I could keep churning out crap videos that I didn't enjoy making, or I can go a different direction and bring you guys videos like this. I'm still going to be gaming. I'm going to bring some gaming videos back on the channel. I just got to figure out how to do it, which games, and what I want to do. But for now, I really like making these videos. I know probably not everybody agrees with me, and that's fine. 100% fine. And I know not everybody wants to just hear me scream for 12 minutes or however long we've been doing this video. But I enjoy making them. For now, I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to do some other stuff on the channel as well. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel. And that's all I ask of you. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am out. My throat is shot. Mahalo.